Texas A&amp denied Northern Iowa's Cinderella credentials by shocking the Panthers with a furious comeback and a double overtime victory. On Friday, Northern Iowa won one of the NCAA tournament's most dramatic games when Paul Jesperson banked in a half-court buzzer beater to beat Texas. On Sunday, Texas A&amp topped it by erasing a 12-point deficit with 44 seconds to play and beating the Panthers in double overtime. The Panthers led the third-seeded Aggies 32-22 at halftime and led for 19:57 of the second half before falling victim to one of the most memorable comebacks in postseason history. Senior guard Alex Caruso turned his game up to 11 in the biggest game of his career, netting 25 points and providing the clutch scoring the Aggies needed to survive and advance to the Sweet 16. Daniel House added 19 points in the final 2 minutes of regulation and both overtimes. With the win, Texas A&amp advances to a matchup with Oklahoma next week. These two teams battled through a seesaw start before a 14-3 Northern Iowa run gave the underdogs a lead they held for the vast majority of the second half. The Panthers pushed that advantage to 15 points after halftime, but a late Aggie run cut the deficit to 6 points with 4 minutes to play. That's when Uni senior Matt Bohannon uncorked his only field goal of the night, a back-breaking dagger with the shot clock winding down that seemed to deflate A&amp's comeback hopes. But the Aggies weren't done yet. That 9-point deficit forced Texas A&amp to turn up its defensive aggression, and Coach Billy Kennedy's strategy worked. A&amp forced 3 straight turnovers with 30 seconds left in the game to trim the Panther lead from 10 points down to 3. Northern Iowa responded with a Clint Carlson dunk, but Caruso's and one layup on the other end left the Panthers ahead but only a pair. With the clock winding down, Edmond Gilder bullied Wes Washburn into Uni's 4th turnover in 25 seconds and finished with a layup that drew these two teams even with 3 seconds to play. Washburn couldn't repeat his team's long-distance heroics from Friday night, and this game headed into overtime with one of the most drastic win probability swings this tournament has seen. Courtesy of 538, Northern Iowa regained its bearings in the second half. Clutch 3-pointers from Paul Jesperson and Wyatt Lohaus gave Uni a 3-point lead with 29 seconds to play, but Caruso had no interest in ending his college career on Sunday night. He drove to the basket to pull A&amp within 1 point, and then sunk a jumper on the ensuing possession to tie the game back up at 83 all. Jesperson tried to recreate his own heroics by attempting a half-court shot, but his oddly timed jumper carameled off the backboard with nearly 2 full seconds still on the clock. The Aggies' return Hail Mary fell inches short, and this game chugged on to a second overtime. Texas A&amp grabbed a 4-point lead after a slow start, but some missed free throws put the ball back in Uni's hands, trailing 91-88 with 21 seconds to play. However, the Panthers' supply of late-game heroics ran dry when Jeremy Morgan's jumper missed the mark, and Caruso's team survived to play at least one more game before calling it a season. Our updated bracket can be found here. Sunday's final scores: No. 2 Villanova 87, No. 7